Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Dorset to Badger Brewery for their Outland Hazy IPA, their craft beer arm, as it were. Hazy, juicy, citrusy, 4.2%, and there we go. There's the can. On the back it reads, light and hazy, like long summer days rather, at Lulworth Cove. Soak up bold citrus and fruity tropical notes in this refreshingly sessionable pale ale. Brewed with Citra and Amarillo hops, light in colour, deep in flavour, it's a real thirst quencher. Pair of as much barbecue food as you can eat and a big hike to walk it off. Finished work at 12 o'clock and I've been home with the grandkids for 4 hours. Blooming heck. I think there's a reason sometimes why I stay at work. 4 hours. It's been a long 4 hours. My gosh. So obviously, Badger now going down the hazy, shall we say, the craft beer route. Obviously, Badger beers on the modern traditional side of things. They're probably one of the, if not the best brewery in the UK with their range of modern traditional beers. But yeah, so it's different to see them coming out with craft, as it were. Although it's the same kit, brewing the same beer anyway. There's no difference. It's all down to when you add the hops and all that business. So there we go, a hazy, shall we say, in this light, an orangey looking pour with a white head. Sun's out for a change. I've got the beer room door open. Citrusy, very malty nose on this. Yeah, very malty nose. Right, let's dive in. Oh. So I just want to get it down to the where I can get the last bit of the can in, but it's looking really nice. Went down to, I actually was in their visitor shop, visitor centre, where you could have food and beers on from on craft and on hand pull. Popular place, lots of people doing brewery tours. Don't think I'm really bothered about doing more brewery tours. I've seen that many different breweries that I suppose once you've seen one, you've seen most, haven't you? You know, there's not much difference unless you go to the mega breweries or the very, very old-fashioned breweries. But you know, hey ho. Like the beer, I'm ready for summer. Days like today when there's a bit of heat in the sun and it's just warming the ground up nicely, and with all the rain we've had, your weeds and your grass should start, and your hedges will start growing like absolute troopers. For me, I've sowed an absolute massive amount of seeds. You know, the seeds I bought of more than 30,000, and I sowed about 10 times that. So God knows what the actual number of seeds is, but I've sowed a hell of a lot of seeds. All hoping that they'll grow into something decent in the end, at least. but we can all hope, can't we? You know, things never always go to plan. Sometimes you can sow things and they just don't work, and yeah, as annoying as that can be. And then sometimes we get things like bloody slugs and snails going eating them, which is really annoying. We'll try as well. Oh, that's going down the tree. I've got to be honest, like I say, after having the kids for 4 hours, I'm at that stage where, God, I just need a bit of chill. And straight down the beer room when they went, and yeah. Oh. So I'm getting back into the brewing side of things. I've got 4 beer kits. Go for the one that doesn't need sugar, because I ain't got no sugar at the moment. I'll go to the shop and get some sugar, or beer enhancer. Sugar's good enough. But the Muntons one, I'm going to brew that. I'm going to brew them all as you're supposed to as well. I'm not playing around with the kits at the moment. I just want to brew a nice beer and just leave it as is, and see if it brews okay. At the most, I'll brew it short, so it's naturally a bit more stronger, rather than me adding to them. Oh. So, let's pour the rest of the can in. Let's see how hazy it gets, just in case. No, not really, no more hazier. It's not settled in the can, which is surprising, because that can's been on the beer wall since about October. Bayek, that goes down well. Hazy IPA. Ooh. Weekend's here again. I've got one garden to do tomorrow, Saturday. Weather dependent. It's that time of the year still, and you know, you look at the weather, you think, I'm not working on a garden in the pouring rain. I'm not doing it to myself now. It's funny working next door sometimes in the rain. It doesn't bother me as much because I've already been at work all day. But at the weekend on a Saturday, going out to work on someone's garden in the rain, it's not pleasant. I may brew me proper job tomorrow. I've got St Auster's proper job, and super excited about brewing that for the channel, you know, and for myself even. So Badger Brewery, if you're ever down that neck of the woods, go and visit the brewery. Their range of beers is simply outstanding. I'm actually surprised they don't brew more different beers. I never got to try Poacher's Choice, Cranbourne Poacher, on keg or cask, and that would have been one for definite that I would have loved to have tried, but never got the chance. I tried a couple of the stouts, and obviously Tanglefoot, the bitter, Thirsty Ferret, one other, I can't remember the blooming name of now, it's escaped me, but yeah. Cheers. Oh, there's my jacket. Now we're looking for that. Oh, isn't it nice on a Friday, knowing you've done your week of work, albeit a short week. I've only actually done 3.5 days this week. No, actually, no, I've done 4 days, but I've done it over slightly longer hours on a couple of days. and then less hours on like today. I was 10 minutes short of 8 hours, so not really a big problem. I think they owe me about 9 hours anyway, so, and I've got to use them before the end of April, so I need to start thinking about taking an afternoon off. Although I might do it when the kids go back to school, for obvious reasons. yeah. Maybe wait till the kids are back at school. Oh, I'm taking Friday afternoon off. Yay! Is what it is on that side of things. Well, I can hear my son now playing basketball. He's been hiding upstairs out the way from the 2 grandkids. It's funny. When they're your own, you can control them a lot better. But when like my daughter's kids, and I don't know how she controls them at times, because kids are boisterous and they can be boisterous. And oh dear. They just won't get away with it with me. They wouldn't. A few days with me, I'd sort them out, you know. There won't be no smacky bottoms, but there'll be some tellings off. Luckily, with my youngest, I hadn't had to do that with him too much. I bollocked him and he's good. But with the little ones, bloody hell. Yes, all good fun. So, 4.2%, lovely hazy beer. I would, for me, it's a step into the world of craft beer without going full on craft beer. It's like modern traditional flavours meeting craft beer haziness, if I'm being honest, you know. But it's an interesting step. The price they're at, they're not going down the Beak or the Rivington or the, you know, the Cloudwater route where it's really lots of hops and stuff going in. So you can definitely tell it's from what is a modern traditional brewery, and people may take offence to that, but it's as I see it, you know. We locally have a similar sort of thing in Nottingham. Certain breweries that certainly aren't what we call craft, and they bring beers out, and then, you know, they're kind of calling themselves craft beer breweries, but no, not with the beers they're putting out. Some are, some aren't, but yeah, it is what it is. So for me, out of 5, enjoyable beer, yeah, nice enjoyable beer. Like I say, it's the bridge to the craft beer world. It's a step from modern traditional into craft for me, and a bit like the ABV 4.2. Yeah, 4.2 out of 5 for me. If you're going to give it a score, scores so objective. When I'm in a pub, beers get higher scores because sometimes it's cask and sometimes I'm drunk. But yeah, these things happen. So scores. I mean, it was a nice beer to drink, and that's really what you got to take from it. Citrusy, yeah, but more the modern traditional side of things rather than the full-on craft. Thank you for watching. See you soon.